Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Let's just stay. Okay, pull ourselves together. This is serious business. Can't believe you say that. Alright, I'm here with my sisters Peyton and Bailey, and today we're going to be asking some random questions. Yes, we are identical triplets, and no, I've never talked about it on my channel, and maybe I'll explain why in a different video, maybe not, if we don't feel like it. Okay, so the first question is, do you brush your teeth before or after eating?
Okay, you literally brought this up on purpose.
On purpose?
On purpose.
What's even your answer?
Before.
Before eating, like a maniac.
Okay, you're the maniac if you think that you should brush your teeth after eating in the morning.
Bales?
After.
2 against 1.
Oh no, I've been outnumbered. Oh no, that means it must be true. You have morning breath and then you want to eat?
Okay, that literally makes no sense, because what's the point of brushing your teeth and then putting food right on it afterwards? Because, like, my dentist said that if you brush your teeth and then eat right after, that's like power washing a sidewalk and then putting mud on it right afterwards.
Well, your dentist doesn't know anything.
We literally have the same dentist.
Well.
Okay, is cereal a soup?
100%, because it's got like liquid and stuff.
That's a good answer. And that's what I thought. Well, I'm guessing you're gonna think differently.
No, I love soup. But we got a comedian over here, ladies and gentlemen. I was half listening. What's the question again?
Is cereal a soup?
I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah, fine. Cereal is a soup.
Okay, well, I looked it up.
Of course you did.
I looked it up, and apparently, according to most accredited dictionaries, cereal is not a soup.
You know, I can literally see you looking that up, because the other day she was like looking up facts about like rhinoceros or something.
Ostriches. Like, what are you even talking about? I haven't even gone to rhinoceros. That's next week. But yeah, most accredited dictionaries say that cereal is not a soup and a hot dog is not a sandwich.
But like, who accredited these dictionaries? Because like, we didn't accredit them, so it's not legit.
True.
Wait, but like, also, what dictionary did you look in? Because like, dictionaries don't say whether cereal is a soup or a hot dog is a sandwich. Yeah, all dictionaries say are words. They don't have like classifications of soups and sandwiches.
Well, because
Miss, cereal is not a soup and a hot dog is not a sandwich, because I found scholarly articles on it. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
me.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Me.
Well, I like looked it up because I don't have like a physical dictionary.
Oh, that won't do. Yeah, that's not legit.
Next question. Is a straw necessary to drink a beverage?
Necessary?
Yeah, can you not hear?
Ooh, Miss Sassy Pants over here.
Your toot is rubbing off on her.
Necessary? No. No, and actually it's so necessary that before straws even existed, they didn't even drink beverages because it wasn't possible. And also they didn't even like to look at liquids because it made them so uncomfortable, because they knew that they needed something to drink the beverages out of, but they didn't have straws, so they didn't like to look at liquids.
And some say that I'm sarcastic. Let me see where I get it from.
No, but I'm not being sarcastic. They literally didn't have beverages for that reason.
You know what? I think that I did hear that as well.
Yeah.
Should aliens be allowed to visit Earth?
Well, I feel like if aliens were gonna visit Earth, they probably wouldn't ask permission. And if they did, they probably, like, how would they even ask permission? Like, yeah, would they like send us an email and they'd be like, Dearest esteemed recipient, resident of planet Earth, we would be delighted to make our presence on your lovely planet. We could have a nice cocktail hour and we would be sure to bring some of our finest finger sandwiches. We await your response and bid you farewell until the time being. Sincerely, aliens.
You know, aliens are already here because I am literally sitting next to them.
That's not nice to say about
So-
Barely. What did she ever do to you?
Yeah. Is it better to have a flying car or a teletransportation device?
Oh boy, Mare, have you seen Harry Potter? Because that didn't really work out well for them, did it?
Well, they got to their destination, didn't they?
Well, it's not that it's a bad mode of transportation, it's just that they're bad drivers. Because, I mean, they literally... And also, this was in, like, the second movie, so they were, like, what, like, 12? Wait, what's the legal driving age for, driving in England?
17.
So they were driving illegally too? Well, that's like on them.
Wait, yeah, like who's supervising the skies? There's no sky patrol.
Maybe it's Santa.
Yes, that's what he does when it's not Christmas. He patrols the sky with his sled.
Yes, and he has like his backup are the reindeer, because like you know that Blitzen will take you down.
He blitzes you like in football. Like if you resist arrest from Santa, he lets Blitzen loose on you and he comes and tackles you.
Yes.
I don't even remember what the question was that I asked. Next question is, if animals could talk, who would be the rudest? Well, I almost wonder if it would be like pigeons, because they're like around people all the time, so they would hear all the hot gossip. Yes. And they like also always steal your food.
Yeah, they come down for a chip, but they stay for the hot goss.
And they probably take turns, so like one of them goes down, grabs some food, and he like listens to part of whatever they're saying, and then he comes back. And then the next pigeon goes in for its turn because it's got to get food. And then it will hear the next part of the story, and it'll come back, give the debrief on the rest of the story. So then, and then it just keeps cycling this in because it's always different pigeons.
Oh right,
It's always
well, that
pigeons,
was
the last question that I have. So that was kind of the video, and you know they actually wanted their idea for the video was making gingerbread houses, and I'm like, it's May. And they're like, well, you can make gingerbread houses any time of the year because like it's not just exclusive to the holidays. You know? Right, so we might still end up doing that, but we'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna find multiple gingerbread houses in May, but
I believe in you.
Yeah, well, anyway, hope you guys liked the video, and bye-bye.
Bye.